myself, Preddie OBE, hitting you with a quick one. Real Talk True Season. Now, I've been wanting to talk about this for a little while now. There was a young man in Bristol that was racially attacked for the colour of his skin. Take a look at this picture. And what we're still allowing people just to be running around racial profiling and racial attacking us like it's Stephen Lawrence days. And everyone's going to sit back and be like, oh, Chris, like all lives matter. Does all lives matter now? He's not in a gang. He's not a gang member. He's not running around on road. He was a hospital worker, key worker, going in to help other ethnic minorities, helping people that are white, black, doing the right thing within his community, being an upstanding citizen within his community. And now you mean to tell me that a couple of white guys can run around and go and beat him up and go and bash him in? Oh, come on, you darky, have some of that. Couple of N-words gets thrown in there. And no, we're not there to say nothing. God forbid if we say anything. We are trying to raise money for this young man. Please, guys, if you can do anything, donate towards the cause. But at the same time, these are the kind of things when I'm asking all ethnics, yeah? This is when I'm asking the Jewish community, where are you at now? I want to see you speaking up about this, not widely. Where's the white people that say, no, do you know what, Chris, I believe you, and I need you to step up right now about this as well, yeah? Asian man, I need you to step up right now as well. Polish, I don't care what colour you are, because when it's fine to jump on the bandwagon, and it's nice to jump on the bandwagon, like I said, when you want to take the music, when you want to sing songs, when you want to take styles, languages, it's all great then. But this is when we say, no justice, no peace. This is what we mean by that. When we're saying Black Lives Matter, we're meaning that we just want to be on the same playing level field. I am sick and tired of running your race. Imagine that. That's how it feels. It feels like right now, I run the race, I win, and then they say to me, no, now you got to run for yourself. But the race is over. I've just won. No, you made us win, but now you've got to run for yourself. So imagine Bolt doing 200 meters, winning the race, and the white man turning him to him and saying, yeah, do you know what? You got to run another 200 meters for yourself now. But I just won, rude boy, and everyone's finished the race. So if I run again, then I'm going to lose. Of course you are. It doesn't matter. That's what we mean by being on the same playing level field. We feel like we want to run the race. Run your own race then. Because I guarantee you won't win. So everyone keeps sitting there saying, oh, it's systematic racism. Oh, everyone wants to talk about, all these kind of words and Judaism. I don't care. I'm not involved. Because when it comes down to the crunch, a lot of the times, you know, and we all know who's the master of most things. Black people, entertainment, black people, sports, black people, Cameron, black people, artists, black people. Like, the list goes on. And I'm not even trying to be cocky. I'm not even trying to be bossy. I'm not even trying to be arrogant. I'm just stating the facts of what the facts is. And it breaks my heart that we are still getting systemic racism like this within different counties. And everyone's like, it's a black issue. It's a black issue. Is it a black issue in Bristol now then? How many black people's in Bristol? Majority white. So how comes none of you white people are stepping up and saying, rah, they're racial profiling up there still? In Southampton, I'm not going to lie, they're a bit racist still. I'm not going to lie, you get me? Even I might be like condoning certain behaviours because I'm not saying nothing. Yeah, you don't want to speak up. This is time to speak up and this is time to unify and do something about it. Don't be sitting there kiki kaka. But I'm not just sitting there not just talking about racism. Let's talk about the violence. Let's talk about what's going on within our community. Take a look at this video. In Shoreditch, man, them running around with bottles, chaotic. That's white, that's black, that's Asian. How many different faces do you see there? So please stop predominantly forcing crime onto black people. Don't just say white people are racist. Don't just say Muslim people are terrorists. But at the same time, for us not to stereotype each other, we need to battle the stereotypes. We can't even go out raving no more because you man can't even handle your drinks. You know one's there. You girls can't even handle yourself. You're getting man them into beef because you want to push up your chest. You want to whine. You want to flex. You've got a man at home, he loves you so much, but you're going to raves and getting wind up and making man get vexed. Do you respect your man? I'm not saying that ladies shouldn't go out raving. I'm not saying that you can't go out and have fun. But do you respect your man to be going out to our next rave, skimpy clothes on, winding up? I'm just keeping it real. That's not that's not a wife that I'm looking for. Put it that way. Show some decorum. Show some respect for yourself. And some of you man them are running out, bruv, and all you want to do is dig down gal, having newts, bare transmitted diseases that you lot are having and everything. Because you don't think you're bad, holding onus and holding status. But my question is to all you bad man. This is to all you celebrities, all you bad man, all you influencers that go on like, oh man, rep my ends, man, rep my ends. Buy your ends then, papa. Buy your block. You don't even know right now that it would be the best investment that you ever done. Think about it. Lower the rent within your community. Be able to support your community. But you know the income that you will get from each house, even if you lowered it at 350. And there was 100 houses. That's 350 times 100 houses, papa. That's money now, every single month coming into your pocket. But you rather buy the ring, innit? You rather buy the bracelet, innit? The Balenciagas. You're talking about repping gang. You will die for your block, but you won't buy the block. Check the madness. You will die for the block, but you won't buy your block. It's a mad thing. So we need to practice what we preach, guys. It's all about development. It's not about us sitting here and complaining at the ones that are facing it. I'm not complaining to the white people or the Asian man or the Chinese man or anybody that's facing our community in the sense of living in the demographic where we're living in. We're the ones that's struggling. I'm complaining at the corporals. I'm complaining them companies. I'm complaining the system and the government. They're the ones that are suppressing us. They're the ones that got their foot on our neck and we don't do nothing about it apart from endorse it and put our money back into their pockets. It's sickening. So please, guys, we're trying to raise money for K, yeah? This guy was racially attacked just because of the colour of his skin, just because man's black. Imagine that. Imagine you can be living in a certain area. If you're not living in London, you can be living in a certain area and you can be racially profiled because of the colour of your skin. It's disgusting. And then in London, we still got gang violence, knife crime, another stabbing, another death. When's it going to end? We've got to start applying ourselves and getting out there within our own community. Practice what we preach. We've got to accept by example. We can't just sit there and expect something to change. You can't sit there as a parent and say, we want the government, we want the schools to teach them black history, we want the government to do this. You teach them the history. How are you going to ask someone else to teach your child something that you should be teaching them? It doesn't make no sense. Stop making excuses. Stop lying to yourself. Take that ownership, face the facts, and say what it is. And it is what it is, and some of us are slacking. As parents, as individuals, as brothers, as sisters, as next door neighbours. Stop worrying about the things that you cannot control. You're begging the government to change certain things. Forget begging the government and start standing up on yourself. What are you doing to change something? What are you doing to help your community? How many next door neighbours do you know? I want you to go out there today and knock on your next door neighbours and introduce yourself. I want you to go out there today and go to speak to someone that you haven't spoke to before. It takes 2 seconds to go around and say hello to someone. It takes 2 seconds to say, excuse me, how are you? And just by saying, how are you, you don't even know what you might have done for that person. That person might be feeling suicidal. That person might be having trauma. That person might need that little bit of pick-me-up. That person could be someone like me, just saying hello to me. Now I've gone on Instagram and I'm able to inspire much more people. Come on, guys, man. We need to be the part of the change. If you haven't already, please, guys, subscribe to the village. It's growing. We've got more people on the village now. So thank you to all of you guys that are subscribed to the village. It's absolutely building. If you guys haven't subscribed to the village yet, get on the page. It's £5 a month. £5 a month for us to really start understanding who's who, what's going on, what kind of sectors. So get down onto the page. Make a difference today by signing up to the village. Myself, Preddie OBE. I want to see you all in the village.